The Fort Lauderdale Fire Department has been recognized for decades as one of the state leaders in fire prevention. This dates back to the 1940s, when the fire department held losses to zero for the months of May and June of 1940. This was remarkable considering they answered 55 fire alarms in the month of May alone. By the late 90s, the fire department began full EMS services with 10 rescue transport units and added 12 fire and rescue dispatchers to the Support Services Bureau. You have to be prepared for anything. Because of this, the Special Operations Department was developed, allowing natural and man-made disasters to be met head-on with skill, bravery, and technology. The duties of the brave men and women include not only firefighting and prevention, but also ocean rescue, hazardous materials, advanced life support, technical rescue, airport rescue, marine team, SWAT medic, urban search and rescue, light technical rescue, as well as honor guard and color guard. Over 450 men and women make up these departments that serve in many capacities to keep this city safe. What sets us apart from other fire and rescue departments across the country is the state-of-the-art equipment.
We've got all of our trucks are ALS capable. We could provide advanced life support, whereas in other departments you might have the fire engines, the suppression apparatus that are BLS, and the rescues are ALS, whereas here in Fort Lauderdale all our apparatus are advanced life support. And the only difference is between our suppression and our rescues is they can't transport.
What began as a small volunteer fire department 100 years ago has now become one of the busiest fire and rescue departments in the country.
Fort Lauderdale runs about an average of 42,000 calls a year. Of those, I'd say 80% are medical calls.
When a 911 call is forwarded to the Fort Lauderdale Fire and Rescue Department, immediate action is taken to get the call dispatched to the appropriate station.
1300 West Broward at the police station. We have smoke on the 3rd floor.
The stations are notified as to the type of call that is coming in with an advanced color-coded light system. Dispatch uses the latest in communications technology to stay in constant contact with the trucks at all times. This has led to some of the fastest response times in the state.
When the bell goes off or the tones go off, go downstairs and be in your truck and be ready to go. For the majority, because the way our stations are laid out and the amount of personnel that we have, we can get an arriving unit in 6 minutes or less to any call. And then we can start mitigating the problem and then continue from there.
As a coastal city, often referred to as the Venice of America, many of the city's rescues revolve around water. In late 2007, the Fort Lauderdale Beach Patrol, which was formerly a part of the Parks and Recreation Department, was moved into the Fort Lauderdale Fire Department and officially became the Ocean and Rescue Division.
We average somewhere between 5 and 7 million beach patrons every year, and we've had maybe 2 drowning deaths in the last 26 years. So we'll put those statistics up against just about anybody. We believe that our lifeguards are some of the best trained in South Florida, if not the country.
Community outreach expands beyond the city of Fort Lauderdale. The Fort Lauderdale Fire Department has 16 sister cities around the globe. They are able to share their expertise to help other cities stay safe as well. Firefighters work 24 hours on and 48 hours off. During their 24-hour shift, they live at the fire station. Cooking together and sharing meals creates camaraderie and an extended family.
The kitchen is kind of a teaching thing, it's a fellowship thing, and it's a way of hanging out and enjoying each other's company. When we come on shift, we collect money for food, and we basically shop whatever is available for us. That we decide on what we want to cook. You also find out everyone's personality. Sometimes it's good and bad.
For the last 100 years, in times of crisis, this great city has called on the brave men and women of the Fort Lauderdale Fire Department. Very few people will ever understand what it means to be a firefighter. Because of this, these men and women share a special bond. Becoming a firefighter is not a job, it is a life calling.